Hi, this is Tim at Book.in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to renew a term. So this is on an existing class. You want to renew the term or create the next term, but you want to give the existing attendees on your current term priority booking. So I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, you go to your group overview, and then you'll see here I've got a fun day down here, but what I want to do is I want to renew one of my older classes. So if I untick current only, it's going to show me my history. And I want to renew this one here, the juniors class at the Leisure Centre. I've got one booking on there. So I'm going to go to the top and click Create Group Event. And I'm going to link this to an existing group event type because the cost is all the same. So I'm going to go down to Leisure Centre, Juniors Class Leisure Centre, and click Next. And then it asks me when my event is running. So I'm going to copy it from the previous term. And when I do this, it will also give me the option to link to it, to link to those attendees. So this was the junior class at the Leisure Centre, and I know it's the correct one because I can see the date, and I can see that I have one booking on there as well. So when I copy it, I get two options here. The first one says link to attendees. I'm going to leave that set to yes because that's going to allow the system to send an email on my behalf to everyone that was attended the previous class, the previous term, which in this case was just one person. It says, do I want to use auto re-enrollment? I don't in this case. If you want to find out more about auto re-enrollment, then have a look at our section in the help tutorials for that. This is going to be our Thursdays 10 to 11 a.m. class again, but I do need to change the start date because it is a different date. So I'm going to set this to Tuesday the 6th, and the start time is correct there. Just it's always worth double checking the start time because sometimes it does copy across differently, especially if it's an afternoon one. It always sets it to the AM. It's just trying to help you there, but it's not always correct. Duration copies in at 60 minutes, which is correct, and it's still a weekly class, which is fine. I'm going to have 12 sessions in this block. So bear in mind if you want to, if there is a half term in the middle and that you need to take out and you're not running over half term, for example, you would add 13 sessions, and then once it's completed, you would edit the term and delete the half term date. But I'm happy with the 12 that I've got. The maximum number of attendees is 15, which is fine. I'm going to leave overheads at 0. It says allow midterm bookings, which I will, and it says show on widget. I'm going to change this to no because I don't want anyone to be able to book this. I only want people on the previous class to be able to book it. So at the moment, when I say no to show on widget, it will not show on my website if I've embedded the widget there, and it won't show on the booking page if I'm just using the version hosted by Book.in. And I'll click next. Then it brings in the price from the previous term, and I can use the automatic term calculation if I want, and I can change the price of the new term if it's gone up or not. I'm going to leave it the same in this case, and I'll leave trials set to no. But if I wanted to, I could switch to use price bands down here, and I could introduce price bands options instead of using the automatic term block calculation. In this case, I'll just use the automatic term. I'll click finish. And I can see now down here that my new term has been created. And when I can see there's a little I with a line through it, which means it's not showing on the widget, so people can't book through my website. And there's also this button here which says send notification emails. So when I click that, that would send an email to everybody who was on the previous class, which is just one person in my case. It would send an email with a link saying, do you want to book? If you want to edit that email, you can click here to edit it, and it will open up a new window, and you can edit the details of that email to say what you want it to say. Do bear in mind when you do that you are updating the template, so this will change for all future terms that you use that button for. That can be handy if you want to change it for forever, but it's not so handy if you want to make a different one for each one. But it's fine, you just need to edit it each time you send the emails. That's okay. It's opened it up in a different window, so I can click to save if I want, or I can just head back over here, and then I can hit send notification emails. When I do, it sends that email out to the previous attendee, and it gives them a link with which that they can book the class. And in this case, it looks a little bit like this because I haven't edited the template, and it just gives them a link that they can book. And this takes them to a hidden place off the widget where they can book the class that we've set up, and they can see all the dates and the terms that we've set up, and they can book for £110, which is correct. So if there are any questions, then let me know, but that is how you would set up a new term, and you can contact us on support@bookthatin.com.